up your head, pick up your body, get on the bus, it's time to party. It's Gregory, it is a Saturday night Gregory. Take your socks off and take your pants on, get in the car and drive on.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sports Champs, the #1 sports podcast about guess.
Sports.
You told me not to talk.
I told them to talk. You told them to talk.
You told us specifically not to talk.
I'm Greg Stone, the king of sports. So put on your cleats and let's throw a couple around. On today's episode, we have 2 returning guests. One, you know him from People Talking Sports. That's a stupid name. And he has a smash hit comedy special coming out on YouTube, so follow him on YouTube now. Anthony DeVito.
What is it? That's a stupid name. In the script you wrote, that's a stupid name, comma. Say it with your eyes.
Yeah, I want you to know that. I want you to know that it's stupid with my eyes. Huh?
You were looking at the camera. I didn't see your eyes doing it. Can you do it again?
Thanks, Greg.
Let me introduce you, and then we'll get to the chit-chat.
I don't get no plugs either.
Still would like a coffee.
And secondly, one of my best friends and La Famiglia, a man who needs no introduction because you won't remember him tomorrow. Mr. Jim! Mr. Jim!
Hi.
See,
I didn't
Mr.
realize this is
Jim.
what my name is now.
Oh, man, you've been ambushed.
You got got.
You got, man. You're Mr. Jim.
Dude, let me tell you
Idiot.
this. Let's break the kayfabe real quick. People, this is a great... Let me tell you this real quick.
Yeah.
Man, this whole script is about pretty much jamming on slam dunk in sports term on James.
Which
my man walked in today, one of his best friends killed himself.
one of my friends killed himself. What perfect timing.
God. Oh, man.
So
You're going to get fucked. You know what else fucked me? Life.
Yeah.
Took my friend's life.
Slam dunk.
Yeah, he got intercepted by death.
That's a catch. That's great. And just to remind you of the show, like all sports, my guests will be competing for points, and the winner is going to be my best friend for the day. Did you just raise your hand so you could cough into the microphone?
He's double boosted. I've never sat next to someone who coughed more.
I told you I need like can I have a water? I would imagine you're sponsored by like Powerade or Gatorade or some kind of
Or finished
lesser
Rubik's
known
Cube.
aid. Some kind of
we're sponsored by AIDS.
Yeah.
Just straight up
today,
AIDS.
Death Aid.
There's some water in that cup over there.
That's from 83.
It's been sitting for about a week.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, it's like a pond water.
It's got a lid on it.
It's got a lid on it. Put a lid on it. Now, guys, before we
my
get
God.
smashing into the sports.
Yes.
Most sports podcasts, just to let you know, they'll do like a warning for like Gamblers Anonymous.
Right.
So maybe you do like that.
Yeah, but we're not sponsored by that.
Okay.
So, no moolah, no money, no play.
You sure you don't have an uncle somewhere in New Jersey who's like running numbers?
No,
This is great.
no
Greg.
dough and no show. You know what I mean? So if the Gamblers Anonymous want to get me, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell people who to gamble on.
Who are they going to gamble on?
Great.
With what sport?
Rugby.
The Garrisons.
The Garrisons.
The London Garrisons.
The London Garrisons.
Oh, God, the formidable London Garrisons. You don't want to go up against them. Oh, boy.
You do not, my friend.
How many tries do you think they're going to get in that match?
16-3.
Okay.
Over and under.
Oh, so,
Over and under.
Write it out.
Over and
Don't read the script now. You're supposed to pre-read it.
Buddy, don't read the script ever.
Pre-read it.
Let's just ride the crazy train.
You sent me a PDF 4 minutes ago.
Right. Well, let's go over today.
Best friend for the day is fun.
For the day.
For the day is
Just
good.
for the day.
Yes, for the day.
Tomorrow, I hang up on you. I do not respond to texts. How you doing, James? I know you're
Stop touching near my penis.
You didn't take your shoes off in the house?
You didn't tell me to.
It's an Asian household. We do Asian culture.
Okay.
Those are nice shoes, though.
Yeah, they're probably made by Asian children.
Probably my child. What are those, 700s? Can you hand me one of those?
Yeah, they're.
Hand him one.
I can't.
You
give
came hands full?
My hands full, and I'm a germaphobe.
You're a germaphobe with your own shoes?
Yeah. I mean, because I walk around and I might see what filth I'm in.
And then you brought that filth onto the couch that my son has to put his tongue on.
Your son has to put your tongue on next to the COVID he's getting from quadruple boost over here.
Let's get into catchphrases.
I mean, Lester Holt wasn't reporting when he was reporting COVID in March of 2020. There was less coughing in the background of the stories that right now from Boosty McGee.
I said let's get into catchphrases.
Let's get into catchphrases.
Oh man, Lester Holt had COVID.
Well, no, but he was doing the news. It was depressing. All these people had COVID and they did stories.
I said, let's
right.
get into catchphrases.
Let's get into catchphrases. Here, let me do,
sound
let me do your
effects too, you
part.
guys
Let me
don't
do
even
your
know.
part.
Take us. Well, Mr. Jim's having a tough day, so I'm just gonna let that one slide.
Mr. Jim. You can follow him at James Mattern on all social media
James
platforms.
Mattern, yeah.
The James Mattern.
And my special's also coming out on YouTube
What?
June 3rd. It's called The Check Spot.
I thought it came out already.
No, the album did.
How?
You're
many
promoting
specials.
I've been bleeding this thing. It was an album, then it was a vinyl, and now it is a special. It's gonna be a telegram and a book eventually.
By special, do you mean special? Like
It's the only one who can hear the sound effects.
You play sound effects to no one.
Well,
Are
the
you even
fans.
gonna release this as a podcast?
Yeah, it's an episode of Friday Night Greg.
I didn't. My agent didn't tell me that.
Your agent's a fool.
My agent's the one who killed himself.
Well, let's get into catchphrases. Now, I want to run some of these catchphrases by you guys for the show. I'm loving these,
I
right?
don't want to look.
Okay, yeah. First one up, right?
Yeah.
Now that's a physical motive. Right? Someone's got good...
Yeah.
Oh, hang on real quick. Take a chair, man. We got to let my producer take a chair. Jesus Christ, this guy's going to stand the whole
Yeah, that
time?
is
You don't
crazy.
realize he's standing because he's such a little fella.
Stop it.
Oh my god!
it.
No, here,
Right.
take that chair maybe. That might be better for you. See, now watch as he gets the chair. You go, now that's a physical motive.
Yeah,
think
give
we're
me
peaking.
give me a game, and when you say that.
Max, real quick, do you think if this audio is bad, if it's clipping, you can fix that or probably not? Oh, boy.
Is it clipping?
It might be.
I
Test.
would just lower it now.
All right, let's just lower it now because Max doesn't like to do his job.
Might have a little Calvin
Chet.
poop there.
Calvin poop?
What's
Where?
that guy over there?
What?
By Max's
That's darkness.
No, it's just a weird piece in the...
in the rug.
But it also
Yeah.
looks a little poopy on the side.
It does look a little... You want to touch it with your hand, Max? Test that out. Test that out for me. You're the producer. You're supposed to touch human fecal material. Testing.
All the good producers have done it.
Now that's physical motive.
It is a physical
Right?
motive.
That guy's got the motive to get physical.
Right.
Right? And I'm going to be putting all these on T-shirts.
That's a great idea. Put them on jerseys.
Yeah.
Put them on jerseys?
Yeah.
I don't got that kind of money.
They're less expensive than you think.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at all these jerseys.
Yeah. Yeah. It was great to be around all your jerseys.
And half of them say New Jersey. The irony's there, guys.
Greg, what? Give us a scenario where you say, "Now that's a physical motive."
James,
Okay.
storming down the field, ball in hand.
Yeah.
No one can catch him. Now that's a physical motive.
Physical motive.
He's got motive to get physical.
Do you remember what you used to call me when we played basketball when I'd show up late to the game?
The old wooden ship.
The old wooden
Oh, yeah,
ship.
the wooden ship.
Look at this old wooden ship and that accent. Like that old sage man.
You
Like a
are
pipe.
like an old wooden ship.
But I got
stand by
holes
it.
I'm going to fucking drown.
You're rickety, but solid
Yeah.
and trustworthy.
Pump full of semen.
That's the blah, blah, blah.
Full of
said.
semen. That's now that's physical motive.
Physical motive.
I think you have another shirt. I think
Yeah.
pumped full of semen will sell like hotcakes.
That is pretty good, but that's your money. I can't be splitting up checks.
You said it.
What? No, Anthony said it.
Pump was. Oh yeah, it's your.
I said, but you can take it.
Yeah,
me
the
and
old
Greg
wooden
are gonna
ship.
Split it. We're
Yeah.
gonna fuck you like life fucks everybody.
Second
Wouldn't that be
catchphrase.
classic, Mr. Jim?
Mr. Jim.
Mr. Jim. Ah, Mr. Jim, get him again. You don't like that, Mr.
I
Jim?
almost spit taked.
Spit take
I
on?
can't spit take
Not on
your
Max.
microphone where your son rubs his elbow on.
No, I stole one of those from a comedy club that has screwed me out of money.
That happened.
And that's physical
It's
motive.
a physical motive.
Another one is he's in the middle.
What?
I don't know. Sometimes people are in the middle, you know? Like if everyone's in the middle of a court, you know? He's in the middle.
Pretty good.
You know? Right?
Yeah.
That's donuts. You know, if something's crazy. That's donuts.
No one uses donuts. You'll hear banana.
Right.
He's in the middle. He's in the middle. We got to go back to that for a second, though, right?
Sure.
Because he's in the middle. The other, I imagine you're announcing with some other people in the booth.
You
or no?
guys.
Oh, that's right. So when you say he's in the
I'm
middle,
honored.
Yeah, of course. You guys know me everywhere.
When you say he's in the middle, I would imagine they're going to be like, "Well, I wonder what he'll say next."
And then he should do the next line. He should do, that's donuts.
He's in the middle. Then you throw in, get the boys on him. That's donuts. Get the boys on him is like a call to arms.
Right.
Get the boys on him.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Right?
I like that's donuts too.
That's donuts.
I think they're all
Works.
great.
Also, give us a scenario for that's donuts and forget the boys on them.
360 dunk over Stephen Lawkins' head. That's
Lawkins.
donuts. I would imagine
Is
there's
he having a good season?
probably.
Yeah, he always does.
I'd imagine there's always a Lawkins, and in baseball there's always like a who got you, and
Who got
like a Ripley or something.
A Ripley.
There's a Cal, a Ripley, and like
Cal
a
Ripley.
a Mugatu, like some kind of Japanese guy.
Sounds like a villain in a Bond movie.
Oh yeah, so yeah, and then if you hit, I make bang tooth, a 3-pointer,
That's
Yeah.
in sports. Bang tooth
bang tooth.
or in basketball.
So
Bang
there
tooth.
is a guy.
Anything.
So this very famous announcer Mike Breen says bang.
for 3-pointers. Bang.
Yeah,
Bang-
and
that
if
works.
it's like a game-winning 3-pointer, he'll give it a double bang.
Right, that's not good enough. Bang tooth,
Bang tooth.
bang tooth.
Why the tooth?
It's a tooth. That's the edge. That's the cutting edge.
It's the cutting edge.
That's the tooth. That's the bite.
What if it's a molar?
Then I may call the police. Who's he texting over here? The producer. No, I'm just kidding.
He's fine, man.
He's gonna watch the whole thing. He needs to
What?
watch the whole
He
thing.
has to then watch it again.
He just stepped
Yeah.
in poop in a house.
Max,
I
I'm
think
only
it is
kidding.
part of the rug. I don't know.
I promised myself I would never make fun of Max. And let me tell you this: all I do is make fun of Max.
immediately.
Immediately. I cannot hold it back. Bang tooth. Get the boys on him. You know, if someone hits a bang tooth from half court, get the boys on him.
Yeah, but if he hits it at half court, it's over. But then the half would be over.
Oh, you're right. They
Who are you
gotta-
going to send the boys on him in the
No,
locker room?
Oh God, yeah, to fight him in the locker room. You're right. Get the boys on.
I don't
him.
want him back in the third quarter.
Break his legs. Yeah, and then the final one, and this one it really works. That guy has court appeal.
Court appeal.
The guy's got court appeal, and that works. And I wrote it here: basketball and law.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know. So if you got a guy who's you know, is questionable,
Right.
that guy's got and court knowledge.
What?
He's got court knowledge and court knowledge. Follow me, Anthony. I mean, Mr. Jim.
Are you?
Yeah.
Go
Go
on.
ahead. No, Mr. Jim. Go ahead.
Oh yes, thank you, young man. Are you also going to be color commentating and doing play-by-play to legal cases?
Color commentating seems a little racist. Oh, I know what you're saying.
Are you gonna? I don't see any color commentating to like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. You're just gonna start announcing in the corner.
So you're just gonna sit here and throw out genius ideas and act like there's not a genius idea?
It is. I'm just asking.
Color
for clarity.
commentating on court cases?
Yeah.
That's a really. You shouldn't have said that on this podcast.
Is it ripped off?
No, but you got to make money on
Is it
that.
ripped lead off?
That's a Mugatu.
Got
A court case, people are just like, that witness has got physical motive.
Yeah, a lot of these also work in court, Craig. What? Give us an example of like someone who has court appeal.
A
Or
court
something
appeal.
They do that. Then you go. They have court appeal.
Allen Iverson,
Okay.
right?
Unfortunately,
Yeah, that guy knew the court, and the court loved him. But then outside of the basketball game, the courts loved him. That guy had court appeal.
Okay. So it's
OJ, court appeal.
Kobe Bryant.
court appeal.
Yeah, and helicopter.
Helicopter appeal. No.
Not a court.
We're
No,
gonna get killed.
I would workshop the helicopter.
Yeah, all
appeal
right.
Yeah, yes.
catchphrase.
Maybe we'll bleep that
Send
out.
your comments to Ari Shafir.
You guys want to do question time?
Of course
Yeah.
we do. You got a sound effect for question time?
Yeah, here we go.
That we can't hear?
You printed out scripts for us. Are we supposed to be following along in the script or no?
It's added as if you want.
Okay.
As I feel like I felt as though most of this you weren't going to understand what's happening, and you have to go, I don't know what this guy's talking about. Let's check the sports champs scripts. Oh, here we go. And this is a big opener. You guys can. This is good.
Child's protesting this whole
Crying baby. Your crying child is in the other room.
You can hear them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to be on the show. I told him not to. I told him no. Okay. Hang on a second. My wife just texted me. I need to stop the show. No, she said it's okay. Okay, now, question time. This is when I get to ask the guests big old questions. This is your time to shine.
Wasn't there something you're supposed to go right before that?
It says hit the buzzer.
This
Question
should
time.
just be your podcast, Greg.
What?
This.
Sports champs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. It took me 60 days to write this. To come up with all
Well,
these.
no nights, just 60 days.
60 days straight, 8 hours a day. For 60 days.
Anyway. All right, do question time.
Question time. This first one goes out to Mr. Jim. What's your favorite sports? And give a fact.
Is there a time limit?
Yeah, not really.
Great.
I love basketball.
You love basketball.
Yes.
And give a fact.
And in 1976, the American Basketball Association merged with the National Basketball Association.
I really wasn't paying attention. I
Yeah,
just don't
that's right.
really. It's hard to hear things about sports.
Do you want me to yell it to wake up your child who just fell asleep?
No, but
Did you want me to yell it?
tell me about.
Basketball used to be real boring,
Uh-huh.
and then these guys said, we're going to make it exciting.
Was that because of white people, though? For real, though? Is that what they say?
They added white people to make the league more exciting. Yeah.
No. People used to say basketball sucked because white people.
It's still, I turn it off
Really?
every time a white guy touches the ball. Every time.
No court appeal.
I
They didn't have court appeal.
They didn't.
Yeah.
No.
Send your comments to this section to Nick DiPaolo.
Who's your favorite basketball team?
I think you just ask, what's your favorite basketball? I was going to go with the Spalding.
I don't know. I'm a Wilson man myself.
Wilsons are good.
I was going to say, do you think that, because I heard online, I was digging some research, I did find out that they are thinking of making the regulation ball bigger. Are you for or against this?
How big? I think it should actually. They should use globes,
Globes?
and the announcers who will be as savvy as you will have to pinpoint what country you were shooting from. So if I hit the three, my finger was on Kenya, and be like, from Kenya. Oh, from the Czech Republic and the corner. 3 points for Skaglipski.
Your second greatest idea you ever had in your fucking
Put
life.
him on the board.
Stop. Let's take a second. I want to tweak. Let me tweak. Let me tweak. Yes. Ball's not a globe. The ball's bigger, by the way. We play with a big old beach ball, right? Bigger
Okay.
hoop, bigger beach ball. People get stronger.
Bigger hoop.
And then for the finals, the ball gets smaller again, so everyone's way stronger, and they have to adapt.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Make it weirder in the playoffs.
Right. Make it weird in the playoffs. But the ball's not a globe. The court is painted like a country, and from different countries you
That's
shoot
good.
from different points.
Depending on what their economy is.
Yes!
Right now. Yeah.
Yes!
Oh, he hit a Venezuela, -5 points.
Tie points. He just won 2,000 baht.
Oh, their actual currency.
Oh wait, I didn't.
It's not,
we figured
so
that
it's
out.
not points anymore.
Cash.
It's individual players winning cash.
Yeah, holy Christ, are we revolutionizing the game? Yes. Every point you get is a dollar amount given to you, the player, but the players on the team with the most dollar amount at the end of the game, that team wins. But each player gets
that money
in the game.
It's almost becoming Jeopardy.
That's a fun game.
Yeah. I like it.
It's a different game.
Yeah.
It's a different
different-
something.
It's a different
It's a
game.
very different game. Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on here. Anthony, the second question goes to you, man. Who has the best sportsman-like conduct? And give a fact. Who do you
I think
think?
Steven Adams has the best sportsman-like conduct. He's an NBA basketball player, as a center for the Memphis Grizzlies. And you can see him, he's always helping people up off the court.
Nice fella.
He seems like a nice guy.
Can you pull him up on your phone? We don't have the computer, so he has to show me on his phone.
Sure. But I think to date that he seems to me like he has it's the most eye test wise he seems like he has the most sportsmanlike conduct.
Eye test?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
like just watching
he
him
looks
play
good.
basketball.
I was picturing an older man with white hair.
Older man with white hair in the NBA,
Like an old sage.
Yeah. And I guess that's just what I thought. I'm just telling you what I thought. I didn't think it was right. That's what I thought.
Sure.
Yeah. I love a guy who helps people up.
Yeah.
I love that. I love MMA guys when they we're going to fight, but I still like you. I hate when they're angry at each other.
Right.
I wish they would get that through their head. I don't need you to be angry at each other.
But that's how they sell the fight, Greg.
They would sell more fights if everyone was kind of friendly, I think.
Well, I think that's also how they have to gear up to fight a guy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You have to be like, oh, I'm trying to beat this person.
You got to create something.
Yeah, so you have to create. A lot of players do that. Like,
Anger?
Yeah, Steph Curry at like halftime will go through like not all the time, but like go through Twitter comments or he'll go through like YouTube comments and things like that. They find ways to they find like an invisible enemy to play against if none exists to get them to another level.
This doesn't work for me. I'll tell you why.
Sure.
Few reasons. One, then I'm just upset. Now, I can't play upset. You know. Two, if I lose, then it hurts more. So you're building a bigger thing.
You're
but
like,
also,
those guys were right.
right. And then you lose, and you're like, and then you're like, not only did I lose, but I lost to this guy who said racial slurs on Twitter.
Whoa.
I'd rather lose to someone who I'm like, but at least I like the
I
guy.
didn't know they were doing
I don't
racial
think he's going
slurs.
on like Breitbart forums. He's just like, he's like, what are people saying about my shooting?
Steph, the third quarter's starting. Hold on. I got to read through the rest of these 4chan comments.
Yeah. Hold on, I haven't read enough about how I should shut up and dribble.
yeah. But that's the thing, right? I'd like, if I lose to someone I like, I go, well, at least those are good guys.
Steph, you went 7 for 8 in the second half from 3. What do you attribute it to? Well, I got a DM from Marjorie Green Taylor, and that really got me going. Sports 5.
Hell yeah, man. James, I'm so happy Mr. Jim showed up. The original team of Sports Champ is back.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting.
There's only one team. Did you do another sports champ with those?
No, but I've been talking about it for 9 years.
Yeah, I really would like
you should
to.
do this every week.
This should be the show.
All right, we'll do Sports Champs. Now, this next question is third question, and it's a free-for-all. That means anyone can answer, even Max. You'd have to talk into a
Doesn't
microphone.
have a microphone.
But he
Poor
can
Max.
answer.
He's off camera without a microphone.
Now you repeat what he says.
You just got a seat
That's
8
fair.
minutes ago.
All right, this next question. Wingspan. What's the best? Who is it helping? What's the best sport for a freak? You know? They always say the wingspan.
Yeah, because like in basketball, it helps.
What? Because they could touch the rim?
You could, yeah, you also can like defend more with a wingspan. And in boxing and MMA, it helps because your reach, so you can smack someone in the mush.
I never thought of
And
that.
as like a wide receiver as well.
Yes.
Or like a cornerback, like it helps.
I thought it was strictly for holding cookies over small people's heads.
Yeah. How many times have you seen that in sports, Greg?
I mean, I don't watch a lot of sports. To be honest with you.
I mean, you're the champ. You don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's a sports show, but
Yeah, your dad gave you the show.
You get it? My dad gave me this show. So I was going to do throw it away. I'm keeping my dad's legacy going
Right.
of being a sportsman.
Right.
He's not dead yet, but you get it. What do you guys think, though? Wingspan. I'll repeat the question. What's the best? Who is it helping? You answered that, unless Anthony has a rebuttal. And what is the best sport for a freak?
Best sport for a freak. That question takes a turn.
I would say water polo.
Oh.
Because you're swimming, they're under the water a lot, so you don't have to see them.
Yep.
But it'll look pretty impressive. It'd be almost like seeing Loch Ness in real life. And they're very vicious under the water. So if you're a freak,
Yeah.
that's where you can flourish. So if you're a monster,
Yeah, when you say freak, I
talking
guess, do you mean like a sexual freak? What kind of freak?
I should have been more specific.
water polo.
You're saying water polo.
They do that. You all know that, right? I used to go out with a girl who played water polo in college, and they like grab each other's pubes, the women.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah. They're like, ah, bitch. Ugh.
I was going to yell at you for diverting, but that was very interesting.
What do you mean diverting?
Well, you
what?
answered a different question.
Well, no, it's freaks. I said freaks. I said
Yeah.
Sexual freaks.
And then he said
Right.
sexual freaks, and I said it works both ways because I mean they might. What if they're like you can do a finger pop? That's
Yeah.
filthy.
I mean, it's filthy, but diverting. What's the best wingspan?
understand the question though. But what kind of freak?
Like if you see Michael Phelps
Yes.
or Fred Phelps.
Michael,
I don't know where you're headed.
remember.
Honestly, Greg, it's a pretty open door. I don't know where you're going.
You look at that guy's body, you go,
Yes.
that guy's a freak.
Right.
But in the pool,
Right.
freak on a leash. You know what I mean? Off a leash. That guy could swim better.
Right.
Because he's got.
Right.
You look at a midget,
Right.
freak.
Right.
Then they're on a horse, champion. You know what I mean?
just in time for the Preakness.
Yeah, it's good. Some sports
Right, I
are
see what you're
good
saying.
for freaks.
I see what you're saying. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
If you got a guy with 3 arms,
Okay.
are they letting him in the NFL?
No, probably not.
3 working arms, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's never been it's never been approached.
It'd be great if you had 3 arms and you're ambidextrous, and then you could throw from 3 different arms. Because what would a switch hitter do against a third arm? No one's ever faced a third arm. What if you could pitch with the third arm?
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
2 hands are going like this, whoop, 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 and the third one throws it right down the middle when you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
That might be a balk.
Well, Greg, what is a balk? Do you know what a balk
When you
is?
fake it. When you fake it. When you
Wow.
fake it.
Wow.
Yeah, because that's called on balking a lot. Because I'd always try to go like, ha, ha, ha,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then they would go, dude, you can't do that. I go,
Also-
well, I can't throw it fast enough. You got to let me do the fakes.
You gotta do the fake. There was a jersey just falling on my skull.
Yeah, who's the Harold Miner?
Jason Kidd.
How do
Jason
you know
Kidd.
Harold Miner?
I got the jersey. And I like any kind of
Ben
guy whose
Jordan.
last name is also another job.
Pretty good.
You know?
So your favorite baseball player was Chris Carpenter?
Up there, for sure. I love
Well,
Patty
his-
Garbage Woman.
Yeah, his favorite guy is Craig. Craig, pretty decent plumber.
You're not answering the question. What's the best wingspan?
Long.
I want a number.
I don't know. I'm not privy.
10?
Sure.
What, Max? Can you look up what is
Diverting.
Draymond Green's wingspan?
Good job.
That's a hell of a name.
Yeah,
Draymond Green?
yeah.
Seems like a fake name.
Dave Chappelle said it's the blackest name ever.
It is. It
It
is.
is the black
It's a very funny
Draymond
joke.
Green.
It's
Yeah,
really, really
it-
funny.
7-1.
7-1, Max said.
7-1. That's
All
a
right.
great wingspan to have.
There's no right or wrong answer.
Great. Great.
Great.
Great.
What is the answer?
I mean, you
There's
just
no wrong, right
berated
or wrong
Mr.
answer.
Jim for not answering correctly. You know? Okay, Greg.
Okay. And what's the best sport to be a freak?
I've said water polo 37 times, and you're like, stop diverting!
Everyone gets an answer. I already took your answer, and I wrote down points for it. If you want to be a little bitch about it. Anyway, what's the best sport for a freak? Anthony.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
All right.
You said there's no time
I guess
limit.
we'll just wait.
Yeah, you said there's. That's why I asked about the time limit thing.
All right.
And you said there isn't one. So here we are.
All right, we'll come back to you then. Or do you want to just sit here in silence?
If you skip them, you'll go back to me, and I'll give you the same answer I've given for 20 minutes.
Water polo.
I changed it.
What'd you change it to?
Harness racing.
Harness racing.
Yeah.
What is harness racing
Yeah,
exactly?
explain.
The buggies on the horses.
A buggy on a
The
horse?
buggies. It's the bullshit one. Real degenerates bet it.
What?
They have like little. It's like they're riding to like a wedding in Game of Thrones, but they race.
That brings up a very good question. If they let a human race in a dog race, but they never won, would they still allow him to be in there even though he wasn't good? They seem to only get mad if they're good.
Right. Well, you mean like if a country in the Olympics was like, we don't have a guy, we have this dog.
No, in the country, it's a dog race.
Well, I think they banned dog
But
racing,
they-
didn't they?
Yeah, I don't know. When I
Well,
was
that's
in-
Greyhounds?
news. Well, that's news to me. I didn't tell you that's in the catchphrases.
right,
as well.
right. Yeah, I figured.
Can I tell you how difficult it is to give you answers with fucking sports parrots staring at me?
Ah, Sports Bird.
Yeah,
He gives you the top picks for the week's games. He's never been wrong. Well, he doesn't know if he's wrong because he's a
somehow you
bird.
nailed this genre without seeing it ever. You
What?
know, you kind of have sports bird, like these catchphrases, these crazy questions.
It's the best show I've ever
You
been a
really
part of.
have like nailed exactly what a sports show is without ever having watching one.
I watched this one guy once. He had his dad on the show.
Oh yeah, that show's great.
Oh, that show was great.
Yeah.
Was it like Jimmy Libtard?
Or Dan Lebitard.
Yeah, all right.
Jimmy Liptard.
Jimmy Libtard and his dad, the Republican. Is that the show? His dad comes on and just talks about Trump.
In Spanish.
All right. Mr. Jim, are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
Good, because I know you went through some trauma today.
Thanks for touching me.
Man, your arms are so strong. Oh, if we were doing slavery still, you get a lot of money for a guy like this.
Great thing to bring up.
No, white guy. White slaves
Once
are
again,
fine.
send that comment to Nick DiPaolo, too.
We get a lot of money for you.
You want to be bringing up slavery as much as you can on a sports show. That's what I say.
Thank you, Calvin Candy.
That's a compliment. We'd get a lot of money for this guy. He's a white guy. It's okay if you take race out of it.
Yeah, that's right. Welcome
sure.
back to Sports Django.
But you never will because it's slavery.
That's right.
No, there were slaves also.
Oh, my God. Max,
My
turn that
people.
fucking camera off.
Yeah, please. This is great. I love a sports
I'm
champ.
trying to
goes
get my
this route
special
every
watch.
show.
Turn this motherfucker off.
All right. Maybe I'll come up with another word instead of
And then
sleep.
come back to me
Yeah,
for
is
my
everything
answer about the sports with the biggest freak. The freak succeeds.
That's sports questions. Moving on. We couldn't get a good answer out of that. We guys want to do sports roundup or Toppin with toppings? I'll let you pick the next segment.
Let's do sports roundup, and then we'll do the other one.
No, I think I'll do topping with toppings.
Great.
These are great facts about Bernie Toppin.
Wait a minute. You mean songwriting partner of Elton John
Well, that's something. That makes a lot
on
of
a
sense.
sports show?
Right. This next thing says at 71 years old. That's out of control for a basketball player. No. I think I may have did all
Or are
my
you talking
research.
about Toppin for the?
You're talking about Obi Toppin?
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to talk about the Knicks guy, but all my facts are clearly about the singer-songwriter.
Well, let's see if any of
Bernie
them have a
Toppin.
crossover.
That'll be a problem. Yeah, it says at 71 years old. That's out of control for a basketball player. No?
That would be a yes.
You're
Yeah.
gonna go to the group on that one?
Yeah, right? Isn't that crazy? English boy, crazy. Any other English boys on the Knicks? He must be a real cunt. Yeah. A lot of these really. Now, this one goes a crossover. All right, Bernie Obi Toppin. Has he reached his potential or his Toppin? This one's for James.
Do you think he has a hit in him equivalent to Rocket Man?
No, this next question. What's something fun about him? A topping on the cake, if you will. He was in the slam dunk contest. Oh, I wrote that. He was in the slam dunk contest. People love that kind of thing. Bang tooth.
Bang tooth.
Against the Raptors last April 10th, he did 40. That's donuts. He did 40.
40 what? Push-ups?
I don't know.
Did he score 40 points?
He did 40 and he got 10 in rehab.
That means rebounds.
That's a lot of sense. That's a lot of sense coming at me right now.
10 in rehab.
He also got 10 in
Those
rehab.
are those
He
are
got 40 in the game, and he went to rehab and scored 10 more points.
His FG is 16 to 28. Now that's physical motive.
his FG, his field goals.
FG. Fungool, I thought.
His Fungool. Hey,
right?
Fungool. He only has
He's
28 Fungools.
Some of these I
He
throw out.
attempted 60.
Just hope you guys will get them. FG. So that's Toppin with toppings.
Excellent. Was it?
Nice.
Please tell me the sound effect for Toppin with Toppins is the piano line to, I guess that's why they call it the blues.
We don't have the money for that, but it's a very good idea. All right, let's do a sports
I'd actually
roundup.
say maybe basketball for the freak.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, just because you have guys like Boban Bogdanovic.
Boban?
Yeah, he's in John Wick
That's
3.
a fake name.
That's a real guy. Max will look it up.
And then
but,
show me, Max.
Yeah, he's like 7'5", like those guys. Like
Yeah.
you look at
Dude.
Shaquille O'Neal,
Right.
You know, take him out of basketball,
Right.
You're like, that is a freak.
That's a freak.
yeah,
Yeah.
7'1", 300-something pounds.
That's why
But
Kareem
because- yes,
was angry.
right.
Because they looked at him wild.
That guy's got a big ass mouth.
He's eating a basketball.
That's why they got to make the ball bigger.
That is why they got to make the ball bigger.
So that'll wrap up question time.
We already ended questions then.
Sweet.
I think I got the coffee got. It's moving fast. What if we progressively all got sweatier and sicker throughout sports champs? Let's do sports roundup. Are you guys ready for sports roundup?
Yes, sir.
This is great. This is when we do topical news segments so that people can know about what's happening in today's sports economy.
Economy. The business of sports. Oh,
Oh, this one is going to be right up your alley, Jimmy, Mr. Jim. This is sad news. This is not up your alley. The other one is, but we'll get to your one. Toronto Maple Leafs Mitchell Marner victim of car. Let me take that again. Toronto Maple Leafs Mitchell Marner victim of carjacking. Thoughts?
damn.
Right?
Yeah. Damn.
That sucks.
Where did it
awesome.
happen?
I don't know.
Based on everything else that's been said, I think we should skip. I don't want to know what neighborhood. I don't want to know anything else.
But in my mind, he had an Acura Integra.
Oh, that's getting jacked up.
Cool. So this guy. So who robbed him? Did they find the guys? What happened?
You sound like the journalist.
Maple Leaf star Mitchell Marner was victim of a carjacking in Toronto.
Gotta slow down.
I know, I get so excited and nervous about reading. The team confirmed Tuesday. So we don't know when it happened, but it was confirmed on Tuesday.
Right.
I smell something suspicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the team was in on it.
Interesting.
Police said suspects took Black Ranger over at gunpoint at 7:45 p.m. Monday, according to multiple reports.
More than one.
Multiple reports were filled out.
Right. Yeah. No,
That's
yeah.
good. You got to be thorough.
For sure. What? So where did this take place?
Toronto.
Oh, okay.
And here's
At
a quote.
7:45 at night.
Yeah, late.
Wow.
Not that late.
It's not that late.
Not late at all.
In Toronto.
Right.
Everyone says Canada's so nice.
Toronto's pimping. Wild city.
Really?
Had some wild nights there.
Dirty?
It's a clean New York.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Toronto's great.
A lot of hot women.
carjackings. We're about 35 minutes.
Cool.
James, you're gonna love this one. This is here we go. This is a James one. Vegas Golden Knights fire coach Peter DeBauer after missing playoffs for first time. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, you can't not show up to the playoffs. If you're the coach, you gotta be there.
Yeah.
Well,
Said.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
great
team
take.
missed the playoffs. They didn't make it.
Still.
Same.
Yep. He should have been in the arena. He should have been there.
They should have just showed up and said, "We're ready, coach."
You set an example for your team, right?
They're not wrong. Are you
I get
reading
it.
to yourself while on the air?
Yeah, I get it. They didn't make the playoffs.
They didn't have enough points to get in.
I thought the coach didn't show up.
No.
It's like a no call, no show.
Yeah.
You know, they called him there. And he was
Now
like,
he's called to not show.
he's kaput.
He's out.
Didn't they win last year?
No, they've been to the playoffs every year. They've been to the conference.
Don't
finals
talk in the
3
microphone. I
out
prefer
of
you
5
not.
years. They made the Stanley Cup Finals their first season and won their first game in the
Oh,
finals, and
okay.
then lost 4 in a row to Washington. And we were in. Now I have a fucking cough. God damn you,
Going around.
outbreak
It's going
monkey.
around.
And then they lost while we were having an after party after a TV show we worked for, and I was screaming against them while the Stars
Oh, I
manager was
remember
rooting
that.
for the team to
Right.
beat us.
I remember that.
That guy's never made eye contact with me since. I think I scared
What
the shit out of
guy?
him. Dan?
Libtard?
Michelle's manager.
Badansky.
Oh, I love Dan Podansky. That guy's great.
He's from. I mean, you could see him
Sweetheart.
wanting to root for the team. I'm like, motherfucker, blah blah blah, blah. And he's like just scrooching down the chair the whole time.
Scrooching.
Yeah, I like to make.
That's
up
like a
words.
Greg word. All right.
I have a jersey. I mean, this is the worst.
What's wrong with you?
My allergies are kicking.
Come on,
in.
Mr. Jim.
New York Yankees Nestor Cortez deactivates account after old tweets surface.
Oh, fun.
What do those tweets say? That I'd make a great slave.
It says, doesn't really say. But he was 17 at the time. That'll happen.
How's he now?
Racial slurs a decade ago. Who's tweeting racial slurs? Even at 17, you gotta know that's
You
not
gotta
a good move.
understand, man. These are baseball players.
Right.
These are baseball players in high school making each other laugh. You know?
Yeah.
So if Kerber runs, you know what I mean? He does that for the Braves.
Right.
So the stuff he has to run interference on is this. When a guy was 16 years old and thought it'd be hilarious to say to his whole team that,
Say it.
Yeah.
Say it.
Yeah. So yeah, this happens all the time in baseball more than any other sport.
Now,
Interesting,
really?
to me. Yeah.
baseball more than any?
Baseball, I
Yeah.
find more than any other sport, you're finding old tweets and things resurfacing.
It's a more racist sport, I think.
Why so?
Moving on. Atlanta Braves play. Ooh, this is a PGA. You like golf, fellas?
Yeah, I like.
Oh yeah,
All right.
this is the LPGA
It just says PGA.
because the LPGA was in Clifton
Ladies?
this weekend,
It was one of the majors.
right outside the background. That's my mom's apartments.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah,
You're just going to let people know that? They're going to go to your mom's house now.
great.
Yeah, she'd probably have a good time with them. My mom's a nice lady.
She's a sweet lady.
L is in ladies PGA?
Yes.
Damn, I thought that I didn't know I got that right. I was trying to do a joke, but I guess I was right. Well, anyway, Ricky Fowler's trying to find pieces of the past while staring at an uncertain future. What does that mean? Sad. Did someone die?
I don't know what else does it say, Greg.
It says, Yeah, well, let's try to read that again. Fowler is trying to find pieces of the past. Let's try to figure that out. Ricky Fowler is trying to find pieces of the past while staring at an uncertain future. So he doesn't know where he's going.
Right.
And his pieces of the past, his memory is fragmented for some reason. Some kind of car accident, maybe, or some kind of brain issue. Maybe he was hit with a ball in the head.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say that he's trying to recover maybe who he was before as a player.
Right.
And see where he's headed. But I like your idea of the brain injury.
Uncertain future.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know the future.
Right. Especially if you have a brain injury. A lot of things are uncertain.
Max doesn't know his future for this job as he keeps checking his phone. He's got an uncertain
probably
future.
doing
updated.
stuff the whole time.
It's working.
Yeah.
Right? Well, he should be doing more and less at the same time. More for the show, less on his phone.
Okay.
Let's take a look here. Ricky Fowler does not offer many windows into his psyche. It's always been his greatest strength.
You keep looking
Particularly away from the golf course. He is measured polite from before.
What do you mean?
Big conduct guy.
I
Yeah.
see.
And never controversial.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Marketing executive's dream, which is one reason he's been such a ubiquitous commercial presence in our lives for nearly a decade. I've never heard of this man. It's a little offensive that they would assume.
Yeah.
He's been good
dare
at
they
golf.
offend?
You got to get to it here, guys. Not you guys, the writer.
Sure.
There are times, though, when he offers just a sliver of an opening. I can't do this. I won't mention it.
I think you can get
I
through
don't.
it.
What?
You can get through this.
All right.
Come on.
I don't know if I want to throw names out there or not, Feller said. I won't
much would he
mention
be?
names yet. How much would I be? What do I do? How much would I get on the open market?
It's a fair question.
Dude, I think laughs would bring up my slave price. That's what they go. Not a good lifter, good laughs.
Because that's what they wanted out of
Not then. We're talking future slavery.
Morale. I think morale actually does help, though.
Morale?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm a morale guy.
Yeah.
And we're talking about new slavery, when white people become slaves. In the future. Aliens, robots, someone's taking us.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
It's going to be a bidding war.
Yeah, how much will you take on the market?
Did you just have a meeting with Tyler Fisher? Where is this coming from?
Tyler Fisher from Fight Club?
No, it's Tyler Durden.
Well, it's no secret Fowler has been struggling the past few years, once ranked as a high number 4 in the world. How do you a high number 4? You're just a 4, you're not. He's fallen to 146. Ooh, shattered past. In the official world golf ranking. Going through it, it's never fun, Fowler said. I've actually enjoyed it. What? As much as it sucked. We're going to move on. Okay, let's move on to our next segment. How's it going over there?
Looks good.
Well, good. Good. We did catchphrases. Now this next segment is called Play for Your Career. Now I've made a reface video of both of you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have a lot more time left. Oh
There's a
good.
lot of good time left.
Oh good, because I tried to plan this thing out. Play for your career, Max. I'm going to ask you a question. Can you grab me that box and put it on the floor? That any box. Really, what we need here. You know what? That's fine. You're good. Leave it. Yeah, bring it. Place it. Nice. We're playing for your career. Now, what happens here is I have a website. I have a web app called Reface, which allows me to take a picture of you guys,
Right.
and then add a voice to it.
Oh, sure.
What I have done was added you guys saying racial slurs about Asian people. Now, you're both going to do a 3-point shootout. And the person who loses, I will post that video online of you saying wild things about Asian people. What do you say? And play for your career.
I love it. I love this.
What do you think? Who do you think is going to win? James or Anthony playing for their career?
He's apparently going to lose Asians.
Yeah.
That's what he said on the app.
My vote is Mr. Jim, which already sounds like an Asian slur.
All right, that's the hope.
Jim sounds like the guy who everyone makes fun of who owns the bodega.
Alrighty.
Uh,
Well, we're supposed to hit a 3-point shot.
right. I gotta be honest. I forgot to set up the hoop.
Okay.
So maybe we won't play for your career today.
Oh, damn it.
I'll just release both videos.
Great. Great.
But seriously, folks, there are a lot of good charities to give out there, but mine is St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Take some time to donate to St. Jude's. Go to stjudes.org and make a donation today. For $19, you can get a great This Shirt Saves Lives. Make a pledge, help a child. What?
I got Mocos.
But it's a good charity.
But I have Mocos.
That's my charity.
Ah, man.
Mocos is Mexican.
How much do you donate to St. Jude's?
They're in Memphis, right?
Don't try to throw me off the case because you know
St.
cities.
Jude's is in Memphis?
I think so.
It's online.
Okay. I think the original one, I think it started in Memphis.
Shriners.
You asked what I know about.
No, I said, how much do you donate?
Oh, how much do I donate? I thought you said, how much do you know about
Oh,
St.
no.
Jude's?
I thought you were trying to throw me a sports bird. This guy's crazy, huh?
Oh, my God.
I thought he just does the picks.
He doesn't do picks, but he also is my commentary guy.
He's your sidekick.
Yeah.
Jude's, 30 minutes outside of Memphis.
Sports bird. Sports bird, you donate a lot to St. Jude's. Thank you. So everyone go out there and donate some money. Now you guys want to play fruit salad or what?
Anyway, I could get a tissue.
A tissue?
I got blow my
well, what the hell am I
going
gonna
to
do?
tell you I have Mocos.
Oh, all right. I don't know.
It's fine.
I hate to do it, Max. Can you grab this guy tissue? There's a bathroom through that door.
Max,
Thanks.
I'm sorry. You're doing a great job.
Max is a great
Max,
producer.
you
I gotta
also-
get him a headset.
Yeah.
Did you also know what Mocos meant?
Huh?
It's Mexican slang for boogies.
Yeah, Bugo, Mocos.
Mocos.
Yeah, we used to call this little kid, this little
Mocos.
little black kid, we used to call him Mocos because he'd come outside naked and he would do high kicks, but he always had boogers all over his nose. And we used to go, Mocos is here. Mocos is probably 35 now.
Sure.
Yeah. You might be a senator. Thank you, Max.
Oh, you guys want to do
Music.
fruit salad or
Yeah.
buzz her, beat her?
Oh, you had so much slobber on your chin, James.
Oh my God,
Like
I'm
a
gonna vomit.
Super
I'm
Nova.
gonna vomit.
That's crazy.
Why is it- Oh!
He tried. James tried to fake hand
What is
me.
this, an episode of Jackass?
Yeah, James tried to fake hand me his like tissues as like a drink this, but then when I looked over, he had such a thick thing of spit from his chin.
Sorry, guys.
That
No,
was insane. Oh man,
I don't want people to gag.
That's great.
Sports Champs has its ups and downs. You guys want to play Buzz Her, Beat Her?
What happened to fruit salad?
I said you could choose.
Oh, can we do both?
We're gonna do both.
Okay.
We'll do both.
So it's fruit salad and buzz her, beat her.
Yeah, let's
Right.
do Buzz Her, Beat Her.
Okay, great.
Well, now we have to wait for James to come back for Buzz Her,
Yeah.
Beat Her.
Yeah, wait on Mr. Jim.
Yeah.
If I know Mr. Jim, this is a Mr. Jim category.
Actually, on the Patreon, we're gonna do Buzz Her, Beat Her, and fruit salad. But we're gonna end here now because we've hit the 45-minute mark and it's getting hot.
Okay.
And if you guys are enjoying Sports Champs, tune into my Patreon.
What did we miss? I want to be a part of Fruits. Her.
We're gonna do that on the Patreon.
Salad
I
Buzz.
forgot that those two segments are for the Patreon, and we're gonna do Buzz Her, Beat Her, and Fruit Salad. Those are two great
Interested to see what
segments.
fruit salad is.
Yeah, it's good. Now, if you enjoyed this, go to my website, the Greg Stone Zone, patreon.com/the Greg Stone Zone, to get the added bonus content, which is hot fire, folks. Hot fire. Log in, sign up today. You got old episodes of F Friday Night Greg. You got old episodes of Rad Dude Cast. Also,
New episodes of New Slavery.
I'm going to put up some T-shirts. I'm going to make some T-shirts that say things like Bang Tooth. I'm going to do some Sports Champs
Yeah,
T-shirts.
Great.
Yeah,
That's great.
great.
Yeah, those should
Definitely
be
do
up
that.
by the time this comes out, unless I forget. But they should be up. They should be. I'm going to design them all as soon as I get off the phone with you guys. Anthony, tell them about your special.
Comes out May 26th. It's called Brain Noise on my YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
Go, I think it's youtube.com/DeVito Anthony. Go subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. You do not want to miss out on this, folks. You do not want to miss out on this.
No, sir.
Mr. Jim, where
I'm
can
like
they
a week
find
after
you?
Yeah.
The James Mattern on Instagram and the Check Spot on YouTube. June 3rd. James Mattern, Check Spot. Recorded
stole
while
mine?
everyone pays bills.
Read that bib. Read that bib.
I'll read the bid. I'm the little brother.
Oh, that's a hand-me-down. I thought it was the Who Stole My
Yeah,
Matzah.
because your kid is the first
stole
of
my
only one child.
Yeah, but we have a bunch of hand-me-down bibs, and one of them says, "Who stole my matzah?" We got it from a Jewish fella. That's nice, though. They're really nice to us. They give us a lot of stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in. You want to check out the Check Spot. I've heard the audio. Now see the video. Some people have specials, but those specials are like, like handicapped people specials compared to this thing. And Jim's got coming out. You know what I mean?
buddy.
No little bus special. That's what I say. That's not a little bus special. That's a big bus special. The Check Spot.
Thank you, Greg.
Download it where?
It's gonna be on YouTube's.
Can you
June 3rd.
download on YouTube?
You can watch on YouTube's.
All right, you're going to want to do that.
Yeah, watch it.
You're going to want to.
Yeah. Also, is this going to come out before the 2nd?
No one knows.
Because if it does, June 2nd, I'm having a screening of the Check Spot
All right?
at midnight at New York Comic Club 4th Street. But there's going to be a celebration party before at 10:30 with some wonderful acts. Yamanika Saunders, Phil Hanley, Andy Fiore, and I heard a rumor that a little group called Night Cream will be closing it out. Night Cream. Night Cream. Night Cream.
We will be there. And also, you want to follow Max Marcus Comedy. This guy's a hell of a sketch writer. He's always pitching me ideas.
He's great.
He's got really good writing skills. I'm very excited.
He's also scrappy.
And he's great. He'll bite you. He'll bite. He'll bite your nose. The other day, someone tried to get in on because we were recording an episode that I forgot to hit record on the audio, so it's a big waste. Someone tried to break into the house. Max pounced on them, bit their nose off.
Wow.
It was the pizza delivery guy, so I had to tip him a little extra. But don't just welcome yourself into the house. Not if I got the Marcus in here. Max. Marcus. Also, follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers. If I get to 10,000 followers, I can buy that coffin I've always wanted. So we'll see you guys later. Join in. Go to Greg Stone, the podcast, patreon.com/The Stone Zone to check out the rest of Sports Champs. Goodbye, Sports Bird.
Pick up your head, pick up your body, get on the bus, it's time to party, it's Gregory. It is a Saturday night, Gregory. Take your socks off and take your pants